Good afternoon, Pokésports. It's me, your host, Mike, filling in for Kevin today. And today, folks, I play with two Pokemon on the field. Today, we're going to be using an amazing team by somebody by the name of Grubby, at Grubsongs on Twitter. They put together a team that uses TAPU BULU Drifblim, kind of like the old Boom Balloon that we're used to, but it uses it in such an interesting way with the weakness policy and the gyro ball on the Drifblim. Drifblim actually being able to trigger TAPU BULU's own weakness policy. Now, going up against, who's this? Jewel. Going to be using a Blacephalon Regigigas. Interesting. One thing that this team kind of struggles with is Galarian Wheezing, but looking at what I have access to right now, I think I should be able to lead just with Tapu Bulu Drifblim. I'm not seeing too many major issues, minus maybe the Blacephalon, strangely enough. Then in the back, though, I think Rotom is probably an okay choice here. Dracozolt might also be good as well. Suicune, no, I don't think that I want to bring Suicune this time around, even though there are a lot of things that Suicune can deal with. Tyranitar as well. So you know what? Let's go for Dracozolt. Let's go for Rotom. And let's see what we can do. If you are ready for today's battles with me, with your substitute teacher, Mike, make sure you're ready to go and hit that like button by the end of the video. Watch it through. See what you think. Did I do a good job? Even I don't know. Am I going to hit the like button on my own video? I don't know. If you see me give a thumbs up just on screen at the end, then you know that I'm satisfied. You know what I mean? Anyway, so here comes the Tapu Bulu and Drifblim versus the Galarian Wheezing and the Regigigas. So, yeah, this is going to be kind of nasty because of the neutralizing gas. Obviously, it enables the Regigigas, but it also slows down my Drifblim. So what does this mean? This means I'm going to have to take care of the Wheezing earlier rather than later, which I don't really want to do right now. So I think I might just protect with the Tapu Bulu. Oh, but then that's going to be a Dynamaxed Regigigas. You know what? I think I have to go for the Overgrowth here. Now, wait a second. What's actually the most damage here? 130 to 95. That's actually going to be max Overgrowth. Yeah, and then we're going to go for the Tailwind. We're just going to have to. So here comes the Dynamax on the Regigigas. This is kind of what scares me, right? It's like, this is a big power team. Big power team. Big old Regigigas here to ruin my day. Bah. I feel like my face like almost exactly went on onto the Regigigas there. Okay, hit him with my own Dynamax. Now I went and made this assumption, but I think that Max Overgrowth is actually going to be more powerful than Max Knuckle, right? Because that's going to be 190 base power. Versus 190 base power Max Knuckle on super effective target versus a 130 plus stab. Wow, my brain can't do math today. So 195. Okay. Yeah, actually, so Max Overgrowth is going to be the better one. Plus, now it's going to set up the grassy terrain. Again, wow, that neutralizing gas really ruined me, huh? That weakness policy, though, is really going to come in handy. Watch this. There's going to be a big old Max Overgrowth on this Regigigas. Shabam! Not bad. Not bad, I say. Plus, now I have the speed. No, you know what? I think this is kind of in the bag now, isn't it? Give me that Grassy Seed. Stuff that I would have all done at the beginning of... stuff that I would have all done at the beginning of last turn. But neutralizing gas. Haha! So fun. We love neutralizing gas. Everybody taking that hail damage today. So at this point, actually, I'm feeling like I could possibly take out the Regigigas with the Drifblim. Is there anything that this Drifblim has that I can take out the Regigigas with? So if I go for the Max Overgrowth, say no, so the Max Rockfall on the Wheezing, and say I go for a Gyro Ball, I don't think that's enough. I do not think that's enough. So you know what? Let's switch out of that. Let's go for the Knuckle on the Gigas, and then let's go for a Willow. Now let's just go for a Shadow Ball on the Weezing. Just get a little bit of damage off. You know that we're going to be able to take out the Regigigas this turn. Here comes the Knuckle. Shabam! Boom! There goes the Gigas. You're welcome. Bulu's attack's going to go up to +3 now. That's a +3 on the Bulu. Bye, Gigas. We hardly knew ye. Now, I kind of wish that this Weezing would go away, so my, ooh, that's great. Okay. I kind of wish that this Weezing would go away so that my Drifblim would be the fastest thing on the field, but it still is pretty fast. It's faster than the rest of that team anyway. If I can KO the Weezing next turn with Bulu somehow, then I'll be able to have Drifblim like assuredly go next. I say that because I don't know what the Pokemon coming out is. Blacephalon, that should be fine. I'm actually not worried about that. Let's go for a Rockfall on the Weezing. Let's take that out. Let's go for a Shadow Ball on the Blacephalon and just have a real good time. One could say that Blacephalon is a major threat right now, and I probably should be taking that out instead with a Rockfall. And one might be right, but that's not what's going to happen. Because I really want the Unburden boost for no reason at all. And that's okay. Sometimes you just need to make yourself happy. I'm practicing self-care right now. That's exactly what's happening. Okay, so now my Drifblim super fast. Going for that Shadow Ball on the Blacephalon, and that's going to, wow, bring it right down to Sash. Okay, so I'm taking out a Blacephalon here. I don't even care that my Bulu went down. I truly don't care that my Bulu went down. One could say that the Weezing could potentially have taken out my Bulu as well, but in this line, the Blacephalon and the Weezing both went down this turn. So happy about that. Happy about that. So let's go ahead and send out a Dracozolt, because why not? This should be just a clean wrap-up for the rest of the game. They really like their shinies, huh? Grubby. Not bad. Ooh, it's Boltund. I got something for Boltund. Shabam and shabam. Let's watch the magic happen. Yeah. And that's how you win the video game, folks. Okay. We defeated Jewel. We've defeated Jewel. Everybody, you can rest easy now. Let's move on to the next game. Let's play game number 2 today. Why not? Okay, game 2 versus Master Lulu. Going with the Rillaboom, the Suicune, the Metagross, Cinderace, Spectrier. Okay. Okay, Spectrier, I see you. And Togekiss, what are you doing here? I thought your time was up. Listen, we see a Metagross, we want to bring a Suicune. That's just kind of the way it goes. We see a Rillaboom, we want to bring a Rotom Heat. And by the way, when I said Suicune on Metagross, I meant Rotom Heat. So we're going to be bringing Rotom Heat. I almost want to lead with it. I feel like there's no problem with doing that minus like the Suicune coming out, which makes me kind of want to bring my own Tapu Bulu. Yeah, you know what? I think we can just safely go for Tapu Bulu Drifblim, but we need to remember to bring Rotom in the back, as well as not Tyranitar, because Tyranitar would just immediately go down. We don't want that. Suicune's not bad here, except that it's pretty bad. We're going to bring Dracozolt. Yeah, we're going to do that. Going up against Master Lulu. I'm feeling weird about this team because of that Spectrier. You don't really see Spectrier too often in VGC these days. Okay. Now, one thing about this team that I do want to mention, Grubby did elect to put a Suicune in there as opposed to like a, oh, I don't know, a Tapu Fini. Now, there are some pretty decent reasons to that. Suicune has access to Tailwind, has access to Snarl. Okay, that's not bad. I don't hate what's going on here. But yeah, it's just one thing that if you're looking at this team and you're like, oh, I kind of want to make some changes, swapping out the Suicune for Finny is an idea, swapping out the Tapu Bulu for Rillaboom is another idea. You get that grassy glide. But this works just as well. This works fine. So here's what we're going to do. It's the first turn here. So I think I'm just going to go for a Protect, though I'm worried about the Spectrier getting off that, getting off the Ghost Neigh. Nobody wants that. I almost want to Tailwind and Max Overgrowth the Spectrier. Because I really, really don't want that building up. All right, let's do that. Let's go for a Tailwind here. Let's make sure that Tapu Bulu outspeeds the Spectrier and the Metagross. Looks like I'm going to be the one to Dynamax this turn. That's good. All right. So there's the big Bulu. Yeah. So and sorry, what I meant there is I'm going to be the only one this turn to Dynamax. So here comes the Max Overgrowth on the Spectrier. Can I just take that out in one, please? Yes, almost. Almost because of that Focus Sash. Spectrier's going to taunt. Oh yeah? Yeah, that's good. I like that. Meteor Mash doesn't really matter too much. That's really good. Trigger my weakness policy, please. Thank you. Okay, so now that actually just cuts what I have to do in half next turn. Now I could just go for a Shadow Ball on the Spectrier and take that out first, and then go for a... I could go for an Overgrowth, or I could go for a Rockfall, or I could go for a Knuckle. Knuckle's the one that's going to be most effective. So Overgrowth, what's that? 190 plus Grassy Terrain 260, goes down to 130. Max Knuckle is just 95. So let's go for the Max Overgrowth here. Is my math off? I think that's right. Because you've got your Stab 130 Max Overgrowth. That's 65 to 195. Then you've got your Grassy Terrain, which gives it another 30%. So that's 260. Then you divide that by half because it's not very effective. That's 130. Okay. Yeah. Tapu Bulu's Fairy, so it doesn't get that fighting type stab. That did some pretty hot damage to that Metagross. I like that. That's not even going to take out the Drifblim. Ooh, that's not even going to take out the Drifblim. This game's in the bag. This game's in the bag. Pokemon's easy. Pokemon's easy. Master Ball, what up? Okay, Cinderace. So again, I'm in Tailwind now, so I don't really have to worry too much. We can just go for the Rockfall on Cinderace. We can go for the Shadow Ball on Metagross. We know the video game now, right? Now this guy's gonna like completely flip it around today. This turn. Why do I think of turns like days? This is not the first time that I've done that. I think of all games like strategy games. I mean, this is a strategy game, but like an RTS. Where like there's a real-time clock. In Pokemon, there's a real-time clock. It's called a move. That's each one is a day. Okay, so we're going to get a Dynamax here. That's going to be a Dynamax on the Cinderace? Yeah, that's going to be a G-Max on the Cinderace. That, No, I'm still going to be able to take that out for sure. I have my plus 2 attack Rockfall going up right now. Now that's not fortunate. So you're going to protect the Shadow Ball. That's okay. But then the Rockfall. Do it. Yup. Yep. There it goes. So we're looking good. It's Metagross against 2. This game is easy now. 3 years later, once all of the end of turn stuff is done. Gonna go to Togekiss. So that just means I'm gonna be... Oh, I can Rock Slide now. That's nice. My Tailwind isn't petering yet, right? Yeah, I still have one more turn. That is good. Now, the only thing I'm not 100% sure that Togekiss can go down in 1 from Rock Slide, even at +2. I think there are some sets that can actually live, but we'll see. That is going to make sure that the Rillaboom, that the balloon Drifblim does attack the Kiss. Special defense drop isn't going to matter, but the Rock Slide, oh, that's unfortunate. But Togekiss dead. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Managed to KO the Drifblim. Right at the end of Tailwind. Oh no. I'm in danger. The Togekiss is going to live at 1. Now, if they can manage to clear, if they can manage to clear weather, then I'm actually in some pretty deep trouble, as they say in the industry. Okay, Draco. So we'll go for that. We'll go for the High Horse on the Metagross. Now, one cool thing to note about this as well is the Dracozolt has Sand Rush. So this Dracozolt is going to be going first here. This is a super, super speedy team. And I think I love it. I think I really, really love it. Opponent's trying to figure out what to do. They're like, I don't know how to deal with a Dracozolt, man. That's how you deal with the Dracozolt. Why'd I forget about Follow Me? Why'd I forget about Follow Me? Doesn't matter. Rock Slide's gonna do some major stuff. And by that I mean like basically nothing to the Metagross. Metagross is just a Murtog and take it, whatever. Meteor Mount again doesn't really matter. I can sack Bulu. I think at this point it's just like it feels like I want to keep as many Pokemon up as possible when it is just 1 versus 2. But, like, you don't need to keep them up. It's not really like I would have done too much else if I had gone for, like, a Bolt Beak on the Metagross, because then that just would have been a not spread move. So let's go for an Overheat. Let's go for a High Horse on the meta. And let's hope for the best. Shablam! Okay. Okay. So we did it. Wow, 2 wins in a row. That feels good. And that's why we in Master Ball, folks. Yeah, okay. All right, folks. Let's play game number 3 today. Let's see if we can make it a 3-0 today, huh? Okay, game number 3 against Tommy. Let's get it, folks. We've got a Metagross, a Tapu Koko, an Indeedee female, a, what's this guy's name? A Galarian Slowbro, a Clawitzer, and a Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen, a Master Ball. What? All right. I like it. I want to say that I probably can't bring the Bulu Drift Blim, but really every part of me is like, yeah, you can do it. Just do it. You're good. You're fine. We might be dealing with some Trick Room shenanigans here with the Slowbro and DD lead. So what happens if we assume that it's a Slowbro and DD lead? We go for T-Tar is an option here. Yeah, could do T-Tar Dracozolt. What happens if we do that? I think I'd rather bring T-Tar Dracozolt because that covers quite a bit. Let's go for Suicune as well, and then let's bring Bulu in the back. Do I bother bring Bulu? Yes, I bring Bulu. Because the Suicune can get off the Tailwind, and then Bulu can just do Bulu things. I don't really have to worry too much all the time about using Gyro Ball on the Bulu from Drift Blim. I just have to worry about making it faster than everybody else. Yeah, I like that. So Wummer and Indeedee. So we got, okay, I like this. What? Oh, Braden Wong, you just subscribed. Cool. Turn off that alert box. You get a shout out on the show, I guess. That's fun. I like this though. With the Sand Rush, I'll definitely be able to go first. I can hit him with the Bolt Beak. No, not even hit him with the Bolt Beak. I'm going to hit him with the... I can Dynamax here. Yeah, why not? Let's go for a Rock Slide. And let's go for the Max Lightning, knowing that we're probably going to get Follow Meet here, but if we don't, then Clawitzer is going to have a terrible time. And even if Clawitzer gets its attack off, I'm in the sand right now, which means my special defense is going to go super, super high. I also have the Assault Vest, so Tyranitar is going to not go down. I can pretty confidently say that Tyranitar is going to not go down from this Clawitzer. Okay. So here we go with Big Dracozolt. Indeedee's going to Helping Hand. Oh no. Guys, do you want to see a Clawitzer disappear? Oh boy, goodbye. So there that goes. It's going to hold on with its Focus Sash, but that thing's going down this turn. That thing is going down this turn. I almost feel bad. Yeah, that's a Wummer. That's a big Wummer right there. Oh. So we're feeling good. That was a good first turn. Let's turn that into a good second turn, huh? Nidoqueen. So this is going to be the easiest Ice Punch of my life. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think so. I don't really see the Indeedee doing much this game. I've kind of shut down a lot of its nastiness. You know what? I think I'm going to go for a Max Quake, though, over a Max Wormwind. I don't think bringing down the attack is necessary here. I think upping... is it upping our special defense? I might be having a brain fart on that. Is that what that does? We'll figure it out. Anyway, that's going to be a big Nidoqueen. Glad that I am doubling into that. Is that what the Indeedee's there for? Is like a Helping Hand bot? No, it's not even going to do it this turn. Cool. So brought that down to half. Yes. Oh, wow, good. Hey, I've been playing enough Pokemon. I still remember that Max Quake ups your special defense. Expanding Force doesn't really matter. It's not going to do almost any damage. Max Quake could be pretty bad, but no, because I upped my special defense. And that's why we do the things, folks. That's why we use our brain. Know what I mean? All right. So let's get that Ice Punch. Ice Punch, yeah, okay. So I'm going to have to go... I'm going to have to use the Dracozolt to take out the Nidoqueen, but then I can assume that the Nidoqueen goes down. So we're going to go for the Lash Out on the Indeedee. We're going to go for the, I don't know, whatever. Let's go for another Max Quake on the Nidoqueen, because why not? Why not? We don't need to bring an Indeedee's attack down. Follow me's bad. Follow me's bad. That's an uh-oh moment. Lash Out's still going to be okay, though. I dare you to drop my stats. I dare you. I double dog dare you to drop my stats this turn. Do it. Today. Do it, Junior. Let's see. No, okay. You're not. So Dracozolt's going to go down. That's okay. It's 3 versus 2 still. We're okay. We are okay. K-O-K. The Lash Out's not... Oh, it is. Oh, okay. Wow. Neat. Huzzah. We've done it. We have defeated the Nidoqueen. Defeated is the monster. Let's send out the Bulu, because I can. Is there a way that I can trigger the Bulu's weakness policy with Tyranitar? Yes, actually. I could do it with Ice Punch. I don't think I'm going to do that. Well... Okay, so that's going to be a Lash Out from the Tyranitar. That's going to be... what is that? Yeah, Rock Slide, I guess, from the Bulu. We're playing singles now. Uh-oh. Bye, Bulu. Bulu doesn't like those. Bulu doesn't like Sludge Bombs from anybody. That's all right anyway. I sent out Bulu first because... Oof, nice. Because it doesn't really matter. Because then it makes Tyranitar seem like less of a threat. And my Suicune doesn't really matter anyway. Okay, so let's just finish this off with a Lash Out. Let's finish this off with a Scald, not a Snarl. And that will be that. That will be that. Goodbye, Slowbro. Feels weird to KO a Slowbro with a Scald. Usually you don't, you know, before Isle of Armor. This just wasn't a thing. Just wasn't a thing. Anyway, let's take a look at this Tapu Bulu team before we go, and let's see what we can say about it. So here is Grubby's team. Again, that is Grubby, aka at Grubsongs on Twitter. I'll make sure to link Grubby's tag down in the comments below. But let's take a look at this team here. So of course we have the Tapu Bulu, we have the Drifblim, we have the Rotom, the Suicune, the Tyranitar, the Dracozolt. Cool things about this team that's very like Isle of Armor, Crown Tundra specific is the fact that this Dracozolt right here has Sand Rush. Now, of course, that means that the Sand Rush is going to be faster as long as sand is up, the Tyranitar being the person that can set up the sand, as well as the Tapu Bulu using the Rock Slide and Dynamax. Now, this team, it got me to Master Ball today. Like, I played this team for about 20 games this morning. Got myself from, like, I believe I was 8, was a Great Ball 8, moved all the way up to Master Ball. And then I played a couple games of Master Ball, and apparently those games involved a Nidoqueen. So, I mean, one could say that I got lucky in my matchups, but trust me, this team is worth using. The Suicune, amazing with setting up that Tailwind. You know, the Snarl, don't sleep on the Snarl. We're still in need of that, even in Series 7. Drifblim and Tapu Bulu, that's your Boom Balloon from Series 5. Like, that is just never going away. It's so good. The Gyro Ball gets to trigger the Tapu Bulu's own weakness policy. You can just kind of take out anything on the turn. The Rotom, again, you want to bring the Rotom for things like Regieleki or Rillaboom or Metagross. If you see those, just make sure you're bringing the Rotom, because the Rotom's what's going to bail you out of those situations. Just watch out, because the Regieleki, I believe, does still outspeed the Drifblim, even through Unburden with its Grassy Seed used. So, be wary of that. Yeah, some people would say that the Suicune should be a Tapu Fini. I could kind of go either way on this at this point, after having played so many games with it today. It's such a good team. I can't sing its praises enough. Grubby, great job making this team. And folks, that's going to be it. So if you enjoyed this video, I'm going to go ahead and give this one a thumbs up for me. I feel really good about it. If you feel really good about it, please do let us know in the comments below, and let us know by hitting the like button, because that really does help. Folks, I've been Mike. I play with one Pokemon on the field. This is as much of a Movember stash that I'm going to be able to do, and I will see you. I'll see you on Sunday for the Pokésports podcast. Don't forget, tomorrow as well, on Saturday at 7 p.m., Kevin is going to be streaming. You can maybe even get him to use this team. We'll be streaming on YouTube. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Enjoy that. I might be in the comments section. I'll see you next time. Bye.